Man, it's always so much nostalgia with this game. It's beautiful. Hi, everybody. How's it going? I'm EnviroBoy. We're playing Pokemon Yellow, baby. It's good times. It's good times. All right. So we're here. We made it to Pooter. Made it to the Poder City. Oh gosh, I'm just so happy I'm playing this game. I gotta remember how the flow of everything goes with the Pokemon Yellow. I'm much more intimately familiar with Blue and Red, because Red was the first Pokemon game I ever had, and I played that one probably, like, as a kid. That's probably the highest hour count is in that one, followed closely by Silver, because the Silver was the next one that I got, and then Yellow didn't come for me until after those ones, when I, like, started to actually understand that Yellow was different. I don't know. I didn't realize that as a kid. Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow, but some moves must be taught by the trainer. Cool. That was helpful. Pokemon become easier to catch when they are hurt or asleep, but it's not a sure thing. Yeah, you know, catching a Pokemon is kind of just like being a predator in general. You know, if you can somehow incapacitate your target, it gets much easier to kidnap or whatever it is you're talking about doing here. You know, good wholesome activities. Okay. Well, sorry, I need to adjust my microphone just a bit. Okay, I think that's okay. Alright, there aren't many serious Pokemon trainers here. They're all like bug catchers, but Pewter Gym's Brock is totally into it. He's totally into it. You know he is. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how this goes. It's rumored that Clefairies came from the moon. They appeared after the moonstone fell on my moon. That should be bigger news. If that's true, that should be bigger. It's aliens. Alien life is confirmed. If that's true, hold on. This guy throws a fit, right? Because you need for a child's ticket. Excuse you, who you calling a child? Yeah, we'll do 50. I don't know if it's... I don't remember if it's worth it in here. It is one magnificent fossil. I love how everyone in here is just an old crone. What do you got for me? We have a space exhibit now. Cool. Thanks, Mr. Scientist. They always look like they're wearing aprons to me. I don't know. It's an old lady. July 20, 1969. Nice. The best of the 1900s. First lunar landing. I bought a color TV to watch it. That's good for you. That's so good for you. We're so happy for you. Moonstones? What's so special about it? Yeah, what's so special about it? It only came from the moon. I want a Pikachu. It's so cute. I asked my daddy to catch me one. Okay, so now when you say your daddy, is it like, as in like father, or is it like daddy? I'd like to get that Pikachu off you, but it's too attached to you. Yeah, you're darn right. Look at how happy Posey is. I even nicknamed her and everything. Can't have my Pikachu. Okay, so there isn't much to do in here at the moment. We eventually go through that back route there, but we don't have cut to do that yet. Yeah, we can't do that. And then this, I don't believe this was a secret. Yeah, no, there's no secret doors there. Pokemart. Anything from you? Shitty old man got me to buy this really weird fish Pokemon. It's totally weak and it costs $500. Good things can happen if you raise Pokemon diligently, even the weak ones. I like how that's like a pointed clue right there. I got this really weak Pokemon. Hey, good things can happen if you raise a weak Pokemon. It's like, well, you know what? You got a message in there somehow. Bye. What do they have here? Antidotes, Awakenings, Paralyze, Heal, Escape Rope. I'm gonna grab one of those. We don't need it now, but it's handy to have. Potions. I think we're okay with potions, so I'm not gonna worry about anything else right now. And we're gonna head out here. Shooby, did you check out the museum? I did. Weren't those fossils from Mount Moon amazing? Oh yeah. Yeah, I looked very closely at them. It's funny, as an actual human being in, like, an actual museum, I read everything. Nidoran, sit! Let me guess, it's not doing it. Yeah, bow bow. Bow bow, bow bow, bow bow. It's Blue from Blue's Clues. Our Pokemon's an outsider, so it's hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows fast, but it may ignore an unskilled trainer in battle. If only we had some badges. Okay, and then this one just says, no, you can't go there. You're a trainer, right? Brock's looking for new challengers. Follow me. Okay. If you have the right stuff, go take on Brock. Okay, bye. Where did he go? Where'd you go? Okay, so I might have the order wrong in my mind. I was thinking that we wanted to deal with Brock or get the Squirtle before we dealt with Brock, but I might have that mixed up in my head. I know that doesn't follow in the show, but psst, do you know what I'm doing? That's right, it's hard. Wait, hold on. Shoot, I should have said no. Do you know what I'm doing? No. I'm glad that that was a secret. Can you imagine if you told the world what you were doing right then and there? Okay, so I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go get us a Mankey so we can have a fighting move to take care of Brock. Because like I said, we're not going full blown. We're not gonna go full blown. Hold on a second. No, sorry, Pokemon. Yeah, we are full health here. I'm not gonna go full blown Nuzlocke with this playthrough, but I am going to do like a Nuzlocke light, and so I want to make sure we've got decent Pokemon. My instinct as a kid was always to think like, oh yeah, Caterpie is good, because like I would always think about it in perspective of the Pokemon cards, where Caterpie was a grass type by virtue of the cards. So as a kid, I would always get a Caterpie thinking like, oh yeah, it's a great grass type. It's perfect. I mean, even the Pokemon's green. Obviously, this is the move. But it's not actually like that. Caterpie is a bug type, doesn't know any really good grass moves or anything, so nothing to really help us against Brock. And the thing is in... I can't remember if it was like this in the original Red. I know they eventually kind of changed it, like, in like Fire Red, that you could, with Charmander, you had like Iron Claw or whatever they called it, so you could have that metal type that would work really well against Brock. So you could eventually get all of that stuff going there. Oops, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. My bad. I did the thing that I know I shouldn't do. No, I'm gonna die. But I'm not. Posey is so overpowered. But yeah, you could get away with just having your Charmander. And that would be perfectly sufficient for dealing with Brock. I feel like it wasn't that way in the original Red. And so I would always struggle as a kid trying to figure out what the heck I was supposed to do. And it wasn't until I was a man. It wasn't until I was a full-grown man who understood more about the world and the worldly ways of the world that I figured out that, oh, within the games, Caterpie isn't actually a grass type. And so Caterpie was pretty useless in the Brock fight. If you can get Caterpie like quickly up to eventually Butterfree, you can get some usefulness out of that type matchup, just because you could use Caterpie for the sake, or Butterfree, excuse me, for the sake of the of like the status effects. So you could like try and put Onyx to sleep and just kind of whittle away the health that way. But eventually I figured out that it makes much more sense to go down and grab the Mankey that you can get outside of Viridian here. Because then you can learn all your fighting moves, and you'll be good to go when you get that situation going. So that's what we're gonna do now. Because I apparently was misremembering, and you don't get Squirtle until later. So that's what we're gonna do. Just heal up Posey here, just to be safe. So yeah, we'll just heal up, or we'll catch ourselves a Mankey. Yeah, heal up Posey. We'll catch ourselves a Mankey, train up the Mankey, and then we can be Gucci to Scoochie. We can get everything going how we need to. And it'll be great. My Pokemon are fighting fit. You guys done right. We hope to see you again. Okay, bye. Still such a monstrous thing to wish. I hope I see you again. I hope your Pokemon are near death once more. So that way you have to come crawling to us for help. We'll extort you. There's no insurance in the world of Pokemon. You just have to pay out of pocket. Deal with it. Oh, I don't want a Spearow. Spearow is not helpful. Fight. Thundershock. We can just do this one. Get out of here, Firo. I'm pretty sure that Mankey is available in yellow in this area. I guess I don't know that 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's the situation. Because otherwise, like, they have to provide something if they're gonna actually have like a logically fair game. I suppose in a way you could have Nidoran might also, but Nidoran doesn't really learn any grass type moves, so you don't have. So getting a Nidoran, even though we're closer to the proper type matchup, doesn't actually do much for us at this stage. And then Weedle going up to Beedrill is the same situation as Caterpie. So this really is the option. And it is going to be a pain training up a Mankey, but we can do that. And the thing is Mankey isn't... I don't intend to have Mankey as a permanent member of the roster. Mankey is just kind of a means to an end, which is a little rude, but you know, it is what it is. Look at that purple son of a gun. It looks like the kid that ate the blueberry stuff in Willy Wonka. Okay, yeah, see, this is where the grinding starts, and this is where, especially early game, it can be kind of dull, because they only give you so much in terms of quick, easy ways to level up all of your Pokemons. There's a Rattata. I feel like Rattatas learn like Hyper Fang, which can work, but it's not actually particularly useful approach for Brock, and again, I don't intend to keep them as part of our team here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in this grass patch that you can find the Mankey. More Rattatas. Just keep doing this. Yeah, see, this is where it gets fun. This is where I can just start rambling about random stuff. And maybe it'll become entertaining for you guys. Who knows? It's funny. I could ramble about Pokemon for ages and ages. It is... There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Shoot, a level 3. Okay, we're just gonna see if we can get lucky here. See, this is the problem that you run into with... There we go, perfect. It's the problem you can run into with having done it the way I did, where I went too far ahead. There was always the risk. Do you want to give a nickname to Mankey? Of course, yeah, of course I'm going to give a nickname to Mankey. Mankey's nickname is going to be, oh man, I don't know. I just keep coming up with puns for monkey, and I don't know that I want to do that. It feels lame, especially because I gave, like, Posey an actual name, right? We could go with, like, the flower. Maybe I'll go with, like, a Maybe I can go with like a flower theme for all of them. Oops, hold on. Sorry, I'm responding to a text from my partner. Great. Okay, everything is in order. We'll go with what's a good flower that starts with M? Mums. But yeah, we'll go with here. Yeah, we'll do Mumsy. Yeah, Posy, we have Mumsy. There we go. Yeah, Mankey's name is Mumsy. Great. Okay, so now we need to look at our Pokemon. I want to switch you up here. And now what we're going to do... Oops, I didn't mean to go all the way down. We're going to go I'm going to go down the next section, go back there just to guarantee we've got as small or as low level Pokemon as we can, because this is going to be the tough part, is like once we can get Mankey up to like 6 or 7, then it's going to be a lot easier to train up. But it's going to be slow going at first, and like I said, this is where the grinding starts. Yeah, see, we got like level 3s. This is going to be a process getting us up here. I mean, Mankey has pretty good attack, so hopefully it'll be okay. But yeah, like if we get Gust going here, yeah, we'll probably have to use up some potions and stuff. And like we could go the route of like using, yeah. See, and now this is where it starts getting to be a real pain, because we're gonna like be on that loop where it's like I gotta do it because it demonstrated that it can do at least. Well, hold on, we've done 5 each time. But if we get the critical, and if we're gonna like actually be honest about our, Nuzlocke Light, I gotta be mindful of how much damage I'm taking. I wanna, yeah. See, this is where it just gets to be a pain, and we can do the thing. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go for it. Come on, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, because see, like, that's the thing. We can do the thing where we trade out our Pokemon, but you get splitting the experience slows it down so much that it's not really even all that beneficial compared to just doing this loop. Okay, this is the fun part. We can just kind of do this. Look at we love. Oh my gosh, it's a little too out of control when we do that, but we can do it this way. There we go. Fight, scratch, fight, scratch. Item, potion. I really wish I could mute the sound. The sound is horrifying. Fight. And then go for it. There we go. Okay, so now we're at level 4. Okay, yeah, we can't walk with that here. It's like the fast forward's a little too much, man. But you know, that's how we can kind of get ourselves through some of this stuff a bit more quickly here. There we go. There we go. So now this is like the type of stuff that we need here. Alright. Yeah, if we do that. Oops. Item potion. There we go. Get that scratch in there. There we go. Yeah, so we just gotta stay the course and do this stuff here. I think we can, yeah, okay, so now we can, okay, we're gonna have to use up our last potion here. I think we'll get it. No! Dang it. Alright, just quick attack him. Alright, so that's one strike for Mumsy already. See, and that's the risk there. That's what I gotta be mindful of. Yeah, my Pokemon received a horrible concussion. I need you to help me heal it. Cause then no experience points. No experience points for Mumsy on that one. There we go. So now we can just do that. Okay, level 5, we're getting there. I'm gonna get Mumsy up to, or at least I'm gonna try to get Mumsy up to. Okay, yeah, that was risky. I know I was risking it for the biscuit there. But yeah, I want to try and get Mumsy up to like 7 or 8, and then we'll go up into the forest. Yeah, heal up. Honestly, it might be okay at this point to go to the forest anyway, because there's way fewer attack based Pokemon up there. I'm just gonna get a couple extra potions here. Yeah, by... Dang it, potions. Okay. Let's get 4. That's gonna clean us out a little bit, but... Alright, yeah. No, another... No, you can't do anything else. Alright, so now we're gonna have to... like, get ourselves up and going here. Let's see here. Let's see. Oops. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on a second. I'm just gonna pause real quick because I want to see if I can get I'm gonna see if I can get the fast forward to be a bit more manageable. 1 second. All right, I'm back. I was not able to get anything adjusted at this point. I think I can still adjust it. But I think it needs to restart the whole program for that to have any impact, and I just don't want to do that right now. Oh, good. Alright, okay, yeah, we're just gonna switch to Posey. Like, I come in here, I'm all like, oh yeah, there's fewer attack-based Pokemon here, so it'll be easier to actually, get things going here, and then first thing I do is I have to fight another Pidgey. It's like, okay, are you kidding me with this? But it's okay. There we go. Yeah, see, this'll work though. Potion. Let's use that up on Mumsies. Get ourselves up there. Metapod. Yeah, see, this is what we need right here. We need like the Metapods, because like Metapod can't do jack except sit there and die. So you know we got that going for us. Yeah. Alright, get that stuff going there. Yeah, we can just kind of keep doing this. And, like, the nice thing, too, is because Scratch is our first one, we can just kind of keep mashing the button. This is the beauty of emulators. This is why we love doing emulators. As much as I love the nostalgia of playing, like, hold on, how are we looking here, Mumsy? We're okay right now, but I should actually be paying attention to who I'm fighting. Yeah, so we can just keep kind of doing this. Oh, there's no PP left. Dang it. Okay, fine. Pokemon Posey. We'll switch. I'll just get a quick attack in there just to do that. Okay, we'll go heal everyone up, get our PP back. I need my PP. Everyone knows a man's nothing without his PP. So, heal it up. Oops, no, we don't need to do another one. Dang it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm losing control. I'm losing control of the situation. Alright, we go down here. Go in here. Yeah, like, this is definitely the way to go. Just because of how easy the Pokemon are to handle. There we go. 8. Yeah, we're gonna get everyone up to... We're gonna... We definitely need Mankey up to get, like, our first fighting type move here. Our Mumsy up, excuse me. We'll eventually get there. Is this so fun for everyone to watch? Low kick, there we go. Okay, so we definitely needed a low kick. But the other thing that we can start doing now, we'll still get up to level. We're gonna get everyone up to level 14 as we do. The highest, matching the highest level of the gym boss. That's usually the pretty safe way to make sure you're good to go. If you have a good type matchup and everyone's at that level, you're usually good to go. Yeah, low kick's gonna do like nothing. Well, we'll go ahead and just keep rocking it. Just get what experience points we can. And then we can also, actually, I should have been doing this from the beginning. But we can also get Posey up. Oh yeah, it just keeps missing, huh? Okay, alright, well then Posey, we'll switch you out. Hold on a second, hold on. Excuse me. Fall allergies have been destroying me lately, man, I'm telling you. Alright, Pokemon. Yeah, I think we can probably still get a few. Here, if we switch to Posey, and we just do that, we can kind of get both of them, get little bits there. Okay, fine, I guess we're only, I guess the Pidgey Brigade showed up. And I guess that's all we're fighting now. There we go. So we can just get our low kicks in there, get Mumsy to do a bit more in terms of leveling. Go get the free experience points from the Metapods. Metapods are the best Pokemon. Posey. Get your Thunder Shocks in there. Get the low kick in there. There we go. Alright, level 11. Might as well just keep going for it, right? Okay, well, this is probably the last one that we can do with Mumsy there. Pokemon, let's get Posey up there. Alright, and then let's see if we can get Posey up to 14 real quick here. Again, we gotta be getting close. There we are. Okay, so Posey's up there. We don't need to keep beating this dead horse. We can just kind of come up here. Let's get everyone healed up. We'll go with... I'm looking at our time. I'm hoping that we can have time enough to get everyone up to 14 by this one, and then we can start maybe the next episode with our Brock battle. Oops, no, I didn't mean to do stats. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Mumsy, switch. All right, Mumsy, let's do this. Let's get you leveled up, baby. Whoops, dang it, I keep forgetting I can't move well fast forwarding because it's too out of control. Yeah, we can just spam our scratches for a while here. Can you imagine? So, like, let's just think about what's going on here, right? What I'm doing here. This level of tedium that I'm going through. I did this, so this was my thing as a kid. As a kid, mind you. Like, this is why people might have been concerned about me for a little while when I was a child. As a little, like, 10-year-old. Playing this game, normal speed, not just this level of grinding, what I do, not just getting up to this. Like, I would get to the gym level times 10 plus 10, right? Like, that's what I would do. So that way, by the time I got to the Elite Four, I was basically, every Pokemon was like level 90 to 100, is basically what I would do. Because it would be like, to get to Brock, like before I fought Brock, I would make sure everyone was level 20. Every single one of them. And usually at that point, because I was a little kid going for completionist route and everything, I would have a full roster. Like, even starting off, I would just have, because I would want to catch one of each Pokemon. So, like, I would just make sure that I had, like, one of every type of Pokemon I could have encountered. And if they were in my roster, I would get them up there. Erroneously, but I would do it. And it was insane. Like, I would do that. I would get everyone up to level 20. That is the level of psychotic I was as a child. And yeah, just like I say, can you imagine? Can you imagine full, like, normal speed, no speed up. No speed up or anything. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come out up here. And we're just gonna do over here, so we can do our but it failed. Oh, failures, Mumsy. Come on, you're better than that. I can see Mumsy's PP is almost out here, so we'll just go ahead and get ourselves up here, heal him up. Oh no, I don't need to heal. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, yeah, you can't, like, you can even. I'm just, like, doing, like, little taps of the fast forward button here. There we go. This is the beautiful thing, though. I wonder if this game can be related to just the sheer level of patience I have for tedious things. Like, I'm not super insane about tedium. Like, it's not like I sit here and relish it. And there are many, many scenarios in my life in which I do happily take, I'm not going to say the easy way out, but I'll try to find ways to optimize the things that I do. Right? Like, there are certainly situations in which I do that. Yeah, we're good to go. Yeah, you know, so it's like, I'm not, like, completely insane. Wait, hold on, shoot. I just need to make sure. Yeah, Mumsy's up there, everyone's 14, we're good to go. You know, so there are definitely times when it's like, okay, I can speed this process up by, like, creating an auto fill. Oops, no, I didn't mean to do that. My bad. by creating like an autofill thing in Excel for my job or something like that, right? Like I'll do plenty of stuff like that, but this game can probably be traced to my patience for doing the tedious things. Like the fact that I'm a long distance runner, right? That is a tedious, time consuming thing to do. And I have the patience for it. Not a lot of people do. So like, I don't know. I feel like this game could probably be related to that. But here's the other thing I'm going to say. I am going to say that it's time for me to say thank you so much for joining me. I do love and appreciate every single one of you. Next episode, we will absolutely go take on Brockington. Mr. Broccoli salad up there. We'll take him on next time. But for now, like, I guess thinking about the tedium, I'll say, like, try to figure out how to have the patience for that, have the stamina for that, because there are many situations in life in which it really pays off, right? Being able to sort of deal with the boredom for the sake of doing something right or doing something thoroughly or just practicing something that's important to you. It's a really good skill to have. So I highly recommend trying to train it into yourself because it does take practice to get yourself there. But I don't know. I guess that's what I got for you, and that's all I've got for you. So there you go. Okay, love you. Bye. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Tedious episode. I have to title it that. The Tedium Chronicles. Don't worry, it gets worse as we get more Pokemon. Oy vey.